What's up today, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. A little cool in the shop today. Cool outside. Thought it's Sunday. Thought about getting up and riding a little bit, but I was like, you know what? Let's work a little bit today. So, got some of Grandma's, Grandma Lee's hot Russian tea recipe today. And Friday it was 70 degrees here, so it's like, man, the weather just took a radical change. But anyway, I thought maybe I'd share this video, let the camera play, maybe time-lapse a little bit. So the DR is kind of getting hard to get things for. Like aftermarket stuff, you just can't hardly get it anymore. So I looked around a little bit. I wanted to figure out a way to carry my giant loop bags that I have on the Himalayan on it. Dug around on the internet a little bit, and I found this rack here in the Ukraine. And I was a little bit worried because that part of the world's really crazy right now, but this was a couple months ago. And I reached out to them, and you really can't really talk to them except email, but they hit me right back. Yeah, we still make it for the 350. Be glad to fix you up one. And I took a chance. It was pretty cheap. And they told me, they said, once it hits a boat off of our shores, we really lose track of it. So it'll have to go through customs. Well, we went out of town last weekend. It came back and it was on the porch. Alright guys, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure in the front we're going to use this wide spacer. This it's the widest one. There's 2 different lengths, I believe. No, 3 different lengths. So use the widest one here, and I believe we're going to put a little bit of blue Loctite on the bolt, just because you know we're going to be rattling around. So we use that longest bolt at the front. Get that on there. See how that goes, and then we'll go over there and see how it works out around the exhaust. But we'll get everything bolted up loosely on this side and then go over there to that other side. So let's see how this goes. All right, that looks pretty good there. Kind of trial and error, since there's no, I guess they were going to write the instructions in Ukrainian, so we just had to wing it. No biggie though. That way they don't get into the tires. Got this little holder that's going to go from the back side here, like this. Okay. And then I assume the spacer is going to go in here. Hopefully I'm right about that. I think so. Since it has this flange-headed nut, we won't use a washer and let that bite right into the rack. We'll leave it loose until we get the other side. All right, let's see if we can get this other side going, guys. All right, guys. I pretty much got all the bolts started. Only thing, I'm probably going to have to come up with something on this exhaust mount there, but that's no biggie. We can do that anytime. But it looks like the rack fit pretty good. I didn't have to do any grinding or drilling. So far, I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah, so I still like tightening everything, but everything lines up. You got the long spacer there, the narrow spacer in there. Let me get my flashlight where you guys can see. It's got that one, and that's pretty lined up. I just need to tighten it up. And then you got this, I just actually stacked some washers under there because they didn't really, it made it a little more relaxed like that. And then the same thing over here. Now, this exhaust, like I said, is off of a 650, a DR350, so I kind of made it work. That's why this thing here. But I think I'm going to go from here up to here with a bracket, just a piece of aluminum bracket straight up there. I already had one drilled to the other piece, and that'll kind of hang it there, and it'll be supported. I could go from here to here, but I think going from here to here is going to give it some, you know, kind of let it hang there and absorb some of the weight. And then it worked out perfect right there. If you look up there, you can see I put a big spacer on the right side of the pipe, and then I had a little castle nut that fit perfect into the inside there, so that's going to work great. And then just all I got to do now is just snug everything down, and it's on there. And then I'll make this little bracket here maybe in the future, or we might do it tonight if we got time. But it even clears the exhaust right here. And just about get my finger in there. That's awesome. So that's going to work out good. I think it looks good on there too. We'll get the bags hung on there and see how that goes. There's a chance I could possibly make a little bracket right here and put my roto pack right there. I don't really see why not. It's only 1.5 gallons, so it won't be super heavy. It's on there, guys. Tightened down. I'm happy with that, man. That thing fits good. The seat is aligned with the rack. Great. And that bolt there, I think if that bolt there lines up, the rest of it's good. So I'm happy with that. Like I said, the exhaust fits on it good. I'm just gonna make that little bracket to go up here and grab hold to where the turn signal goes, and that'll be good enough. Yeah, that looks like that's gonna work. Let's see if I can scribe it a little bit here. Oh yeah. See if we can get that in the center real nice. There we go. How's that look? Oh yeah. You guys ever do any work like this? Walmart, 98 cents a can. Well, prior to inflation. Pretty good paint for what we need it for. Just quickly keep things from rusting, you know. Little quick fab jobs like this is perfect for it. All right, we'll let that dry and get it on there. All right, guys, straight back from the fab shop. Let's see how everything fits. So we're gonna just lay this in here like that. Oh yeah, I think this is gonna work. Let's put these wires through here. Hook them up later. Oh yeah, that's gonna work, I do believe. Get her nut started. That's gonna make this turn signal here stick out further the width of that bracket, but I'm not a bit worried about that. If anybody gets to complaining too much while that's happening, they can just ride their own bike, right? Alright, let's get us a bolt through there. I got these nice button head stainless bolts for these exhausts when I was putting it on there, so they'll work out good, I believe, for this. And it's got a locking nut on the back, so I won't have to worry about that coming off. I don't believe that's going anywhere. That looks pretty good. I think that'll be just fine. I'll get that signal tightened down and wired up. That's gonna be alright. Let's look at it from the back. Oh yeah, already got this giant loop bag hung up here, just test fitting it. It's looking pretty good on there, and I have a top bag that can sit right across all of it, so I think that'll work good. I love these little pink, what we call salmon connectors. They're for 22 gauge wire, and they work really good, and they've got that heat shrink made on them, so that works out pretty good. Just want to make sure you get them crimped on really good. These aren't the best crimpers in the world, but they'll get by. I hadn't had too many problems with them coming back off from that. Alright guys, I've showed before in some of my videos, but these giant loop bags have a really cool quick connect that's magnetic, and you can hang this on your pannier at night, or I mean, you know, in the morning, and quickly detach it at night when you're camping. Now there is some other systems that you can quickly detach and put a plate on this, and it's a little bit expensive, but I found these 4 mounting points. And this thing right here, I've kind of gotten used to it. I don't really mind taking it loose too much, so it's just kind of whatever, it's kind of a preference thing. But I really like these bags, so let's get them hung on here and see how it looks. These bags come from Mmoto Camp Nerd, by the way, and he gave us. They have a sale sometimes, and I was watching in holidays is when they have some good sales. So I was watching and found a pretty good sale and got a really good deal on these. So if you watch his website, motocampnerd.com, he'll put some pretty good sales up from time to time. And he's got all kind of good camping gear, guys. I'm talking nice tents, big Agnes, Sea to Summit, all kinds of stuff that we use as moto campers. See how it looks and fits on here. I think it's going to be nice. Sure do. Let's see what we got we can throw in it. So I got my tent. We can put my tent in here. That handy. And probably a couple of other things I could find. Let's see. Let's roll it down here. Just for mock-up, basically. Supposed to roll this top 3 times. That's 3 right there. And these hold 25 liters apiece, I believe. That's it. Looks pretty good, I think. Alright guys, that's going to do it for today's video. I think we're ready to go ride. I set the big bag up here and it looked pretty good. And, well, I'll get some of my camping gear and get it packed in there so it'll be at its full size and figure out how we're going to strap it down. I got some rock straps and stuff. So I guess that's going to do it, guys. I appreciate you coming along today. Just a quick little. This thing was pretty easy. I'm pretty impressed with how it fit. I mean, I didn't have any problems mounting it up. You know, I mean, it's aftermarket, but it fit really good. So, on a boat all the way from the Ukraine, I'm gonna put a link below because I'm pretty impressed with it. It looks like it's powder coated. I banged around on it and didn't scratch it or anything, so we'll see how it holds up on the trail. But I'm pretty happy with that. We got it all tightened down, Loctited, everything's good. Added in our little bracket there, and that worked out good. That'll hold the muffler in place. It looks like we're gonna be plenty fine on the exhaust around the bags. I don't see that getting too hot. So hit the like button if you like what you see. I know a lot of you guys love the CT125, but I love to share this content. I mean, there's definitely probably somebody in the world with a DR that might want to know about this rack. It took a little, you know, looking it up and figuring out where to get one. So hit the like button. Come back for the next one. Think about subbing to the channel and possibly hitting that little bell. Sometimes YouTube doesn't tell you about my next video. That helps. So think about doing that. And again, guys, appreciate you guys riding along. Thanks for hanging out with me on the channel. It's been a fun ride. And come back for the next one.